Hey friends, I have gotten some questions about our ADHD brains and creativity, so let's chat about it. Hi, I'm Kat from RealChatWithKat, and today I'm chatting about ADHD and creativity. Are people who have ADHD more likely to be creative? What little studies we have seem to indicate that yes. When we think of being creative, we tend to think of things like painting and drawing, interior decorating, fashion design, and things like that. But creativity takes on many other forms. I spent a bunch of years walking around saying that I was not a creative person and wishing that I was because I didn't paint or draw or sculpt. But I found that I am creative, it's just in different ways. I'm creative when it comes to problem solving and thinking outside the box. I'm also good at looking at things in the big picture, and I'm also good at organization. What little research has been done does indicate that people with ADHD tend to be people who think outside the box, people who are creative, innovative, and conceptual thinkers, and people who come up with multiple solutions to one problem. People with ADHD are also more likely to invent a new item or app. We are also more likely to start our own businesses. So, how do we nurture our creativity? The first step is to figure out how you are creative, what you're good at. So I suggest you try a lot of things. Dip your toes in many different types of creative outlets, or let your children dip their toes in a lot of different types of creative outlets to find what they enjoy, what you enjoy, and what you're good at. Then I would work on fostering that thing or things, although I would suggest you start with one. Spend time doing that thing. Start out doing it for fun only. Once you have discovered and nurtured your creativeness a little bit, then I suggest that you invest in it. And this doesn't just mean money. In fact, it doesn't have to mean money at all, depending on what you're pursuing. This may mean something like free classes on YouTube. It may mean buying tools for your creative process. It may mean taking a class or doing some research. Invest your time, your money, and what tools you have into your creative outlet. Once you have discovered your creative outlet and spent some time nurturing it, and you've begun to invest in it, then you also need to tackle the stuff that gets in your way. So tackle your obstacles. So this might mean something like taking medications for your ADHD, or it may mean making sure that your environment is an environment that makes you feel good or calm or happy or fun or whatever mood you're trying to create for yourself. Make sure you tackle those obstacles. What gets in your way, and find out how to reduce, minimize, or eliminate those obstacles. And then lastly, reward yourself for creativity, however that looks like for you. For me, simply checking an item off a to-do list is actually a reward in and of itself. It's very satisfying for me. But other things I do are things like, okay, I will watch the next episode of Grey's Anatomy if I finish this little task first. And so I reward myself, and it helps me to want to do the project and get it done. ADHD people need both motivation and stimulation to be productive, and so the more that you have of either of those things, the less that you will need a reward. One more bonus tip before I leave, and that is don't punish yourself if you don't meet a goal. So you have ADHD. Take a look at number 4 and what the obstacles are, and see if there are any that you can tackle, but don't punish yourself. So that is what I have today for ADHDers and creativity. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a great deal. If you have ADHD, I would love to hear how you foster your creativity or how your creativity manifests itself. Please drop me some comments. If you want to make sure that you don't miss out on future ADHD content as well as some other great stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos.